I'm Mike Tolliver for ICOC Hot News. In late October, the east coast of the United States was struck by Hurricane Sandy, the largest Atlantic hurricane on record. Millions lost power, thousands lost their homes, and 253 people died. Yet in the midst of the turmoil, the light of Jesus shone brightly as many disciples from the New York and New Jersey churches stepped up to serve and help their community. They put on the Hope t-shirt and got to work. We didn't want the hurricane to fade away without sharing a few of the many stories from these disciples who stepped up to the challenge. We begin with John Bean, our Staten Island evangelist, who filmed this clip after the storm passed.
And the Staten Island community has been hit very hard by the recent storm, Sandy. The church has been spared quite a bit. We really didn't suffer very much at all. I've been able to really be a beacon on the island as we've been serving both through individual efforts and in conjunction with the Red Cross and Hope Worldwide. There's simply a lot to be done here. We're going to be working on this for years to come. There's a lot of people with tremendous needs.
Good morning, church. My name is Bill. I'm a New York City firefighter, and I've been a disciple here in Staten Island for 13 years. We responded to numerous calls of rescue, water rescue on the night of the hurricane. We had water up to our neck, 1.5 miles in. We had to commandeer boats wherever we could find them. We had numerous rescues from people on rooftops. This has been a devastating and trying event for many people.
A bunch of disciples and I, we went to a distribution center for the Red Cross, and we were loading food into the trucks, getting thumbs ups, high fives, and kids just hands up, so happy to see that we were there in the neighborhoods, and just to know that we're all here together is just wonderful.
So we went down to Red Cross, we served with the Red Cross. They were extremely grateful. The Red Cross, they were just overwhelmed. Basically, we were able to serve hot food and give cases of water out, and I had this woman, she just grabbed my hand and just was in tears, just crying and thanking me for being there and for providing for her.
Lidgie Stevens Zechariah is a registered nurse and a faithful sister from the New York City church. Shortly after the storm had passed, she boldly decided to use her money and time to make sack lunches and then pass them out to the community. She prayed for God to send people to help her on her mission, and being at Costco, within minutes of her prayer, she got a phone call from a brother.
And immediately at that moment, there was a brother that was actually driving around trying to look for a place to donate, and he called me and he said, Lidgie, can I help you in any way? And I said, Rob, I'm actually inside Costco. And he's like, well, actually, I'm outside Costco, and he just happened to be in the same place. And Rob just contacted a couple of people, and they invited other people, and it just started growing. People brought their kids. Strangers came to my place, and actually we were able to get about 300 sandwiches on Friday night. And then Saturday morning, there was more people that came. We ended up cranking out another 200. With faith, you just don't know how it's all going to turn out. And as you go, you'll be amazed how God will just bless your whatever effort that you're willing to make. And just pray as you go, and He'll show you the way.
And working together, they were able to make and distribute almost 500 lunches for a needy and hungry community. Since that time, the church in New York has continued serving the community. In December, they collected over 140 Christmas gifts for the children of hurricane victims. And in January, the disciples made local news as they teamed up with Hope Worldwide on the Martin Luther King Day of Service.
More than 200 volunteers spent the day in hard-hit neighborhoods surveying residents about their personal situations following the storm.
Still, these volunteers will continue reaching out to people at community centers, houses of worship, and relief organizations to try to get the best on-the-ground assessment of where things stand.
Here at Hot News, we commend the thousands of disciples in New York and in the surrounding churches for their love and hard work. Thanks also to Hope Worldwide and all the disciples who volunteered. Clearing debris, manning phones, or fixing meals, disciples made a difference. Brothers and sisters, let us continue to help those in need as we march forward in 2013. In closing, be sure to visit us at our website, ICOCHotnews.com, and come like us at our new Facebook page. God bless.